crypto, politics, tech and more. Daily News Digest by NewsSource Crawler, the 11th of October, 2024. Study finds, it could take over 40 years to flush PFAS out of groundwater. Average wildlife population size declined by 73% in just 50 years, warns WWF. Toothbrushes and showerheads are teeming with viruses unknown to science, study shows. OKX launches fully licensed platform for retail and institutional investors in UAE. Ripple expands custody business to offer bank-grade service to crypto firms. Formerly Swaziland, Eswatini Central Bank unveils digital Lilangeni design paper. Unilever exits Russia with sale of all assets to local company. Reuters reports that China's Chery assembles cars in Russian plants vacated by Western rivals. Donald Trump doubles down on China carmakers being unwelcome in U.S. market. Elon Musk hypes $30,000 Tesla self-driving cybercab and larger robovan at robotaxi event. Musk unveils new Optimus personal assistant robot. In the past week, 4 of Elon Musk's direct reports have announced their exits from Tesla. LinkedIn says 10M people have signed up as freelancers on its services marketplace.
U.S. Department of Justice requests information from Saab North America Incorporated regarding Brazil's acquisition of Gripen fighters in 2014. China slaps sanctions on 3 U.S. firms, 10 senior execs over weapons sales to Taiwan. BRICS nations set for 4.4% growth in 2024 through 2025, outpacing G7 economies.
Trump's World Liberty Financial submits proposal to Ethereum DeFi protocol Aave. It has been speculated as Trump-linked DeFi venture could double Aave's treasury overnight with $100 million boost. The FBI secretly created a coin to investigate crypto pump and dump schemes. Apple hosts secretive conferences to teach law enforcement how to better use iPhone, CarPlay, and Vision Pro for police work. Bitcoin recognized as divisible property in South Korean divorces. Almost half of traditional hedge funds are dabbling in crypto. Stripe reintegrates crypto payments in the USA.
Taiwan says 4 iPhone maker staff detained in China under strange circumstances. CDNR nears deal to buy Sanofi's consumer unit for $16 billion. Source says. UPU names Deutsche Post and Swiss Post as best in the world.
ByteDance-owned TikTok slashes hundreds of jobs in shift towards AI content moderation. TikTok executives know about app's effect on teens, lawsuit documents allege. TikTok sets aside $1 billion to cover future European data privacy fines.
Dutch police arrest admin of Bohemia Cannabia dark web market. Old devices, idle servers can be turned to spy on us, China's top security agency warns. U.S. officials race to understand severity of China's salt typhoon hacks.
Ukraine's Zelensky outlines victory plan to allies, discusses long-range weapons. 20 days ago, Moscow says it will not participate in Second Ukraine Peace Summit. Zelensky denies ceasefire with Russia under discussion on Europe trip, and Zelensky says Ukraine won't consider exchanging territories for Western guarantees.
Palestinian Islamic Jihad head killed in airstrike in West Bank. Iraqi Shiite militia threatens to attack U.S. forces if assaulted by Israel. Stop Israel from bombing Iran's oil sites. Gulf states urge U.S. Fewer soft drinks, red meat may ease menopause symptoms, claimed in a study. Breakdancers may risk headspin hole caused by repetitive headspins, doctors warn. Study finds rise in emergency visits for pregnancy hypertension.
Tennis legend Nadal to retire in November 2024. Nobuo Oyama, voice actor for beloved Japanese cartoon robotic cat Doraemon, dies at age 90. Japanese atomic bomb survivor movement Nihon Hidankyo wins Nobel Peace Prize. Han Kang wins Nobel Prize in Literature for intense poetic prose confronting human fragility.
NHK to align streaming service charges with terrestrial TV fees in Japan, as NHK to charge monthly online viewer fee of 1,100 yen starting next year. Netflix is not changing talent compensation model, Bella Bajaria says. PayPal formally launches ad business to pitch its shopping data to advertisers.
UNIFIL confirms Israel hit 3 bases. Israeli forces fire at UN position in Lebanon, 22 killed in Beirut strike. Italy summons Israeli ambassador after UN observers wounded in Lebanon. Israel recommends Lebanon peacekeepers move, says UN envoy. In Switzerland, the federal government calls on the population to create emergency supplies. 5 months ago, government tells Britons to stockpile as part of emergency planning. Trump proposes new tax break on car loan interest. VW and BMW chiefs warn on EU's China EV tariffs amid falling profits.
In Germany, economic researchers warn of further increase in bankruptcies. UK resumes Swiss trade talks and global Britain push. IMF demand on special economic zones to dissuade China investments in Pakistan, as reported by Bloomberg.
Pedro Sanchez unveils plans to help migrants settle in Spain, and Spain's Sanchez touts benefits of migration as European neighbors tighten borders. Reportedly, Japan seeks to draw digital nomads, who are seen as beneficial to economy, society. Italy's hard-right government set to send sea migrants to Albania in bid to curb arrivals.
Slovakia wants to ban mRNA vaccines. 1 week ago, Slovak health minister quits over government support for anti-vaxxers' COVID report. In Canada, Poilivre backs mandatory psychiatric drug treatment for kids prisoners. Moscow court finds Discord for $36,230 over LGBT propaganda. 10 days ago it has been reported as Russia orders Discord to remove almost 1,000 posts it says contain illegal materials.
In Germany, CDU and CSU prepare the return of nuclear power. Hungary says Turk Stream could help supply Europe with gas if transit via Ukraine ends. Cooperation with Russian Gazprom ensures supply and great price for Hungary, Foreign Minister says in Russia. Sajardo says Budapest is under pressure to end energy cooperation with Russia.
Milei is moving forward with his plan to reduce spending. He will now cut senior executive positions at AFIP, who earn between 14 and 32 million Argentinian pesos per month, as government to conduct suitability test on 40,000 civil servants. Those who fail will be fired. French government unveils unprecedented public spending cuts and tax hikes for 2025. As commented for in 2025 budget, 4,000 fewer teaching positions in education, a sabotage for the unions, as French government aims to reduce deficit to 5% of GDP in 2025. EU countries greenlight €35 billion loan for Ukraine using Russia's frozen assets. EU's von der Leyen urges Moldovans to vote, announces $2 billion in aid. Ukrainian media outlet says it's being pressured by Zelensky's office.
In the U.S., SC charges Cumberland DRW for operating as an unregistered dealer in the crypto asset markets. Dubai's VARA fines, issues cease and desist orders against 7 crypto entities. China to sell $1.3 billion of Ethereum from C's Plus token scheme.
Crypto ETF issuer Fidelity says breach leaked data of 77K customers. Pro KYC deepfake tool exploited to bypass crypto exchange security. FBI warns of cryptocurrency scams as report finds Californians lost $1 billion.
Over 370 million girls and women globally subjected to rape or sexual assault as children, as announced by UNICEF. More than 200 women in legal talks with Harrods over Al-Fayed abuse claims.
In Canada, victims of communism memorial faces called to remove over 330 names linked to Nazis, fascists. FBI announces the repatriation of a Nazi-looted Monet, missing for more than 80 years, to the heirs of original owners. In the U.S., TD Bank pleads guilty to Bank Secrecy Act and money laundering conspiracy violations in $1.8 billion resolution, as 92% of total transaction volume going unmonitored in certain years.
Taiwan's president vows to resist annexation by China in National Day speech. Former Taiwan leader Tsai to visit Czech Republic, other European destinations, drawing China's ire. Chechnya's Kadyrov threatens blood feud, accuses Russian MPs of plotting his murder, state media reports. White House says Sinwar remains Hamas decision-maker, alive in Gaza.
In Italy, Bologna imam expelled for voicing support for Hamas. In India, government bans Lebanon-based terror outfit Hizb ut-Tahrir. 5 Arab Israelis indicted over plot to car bomb Tel Aviv skyscraper. North Korean troops fighting for Russia in Ukraine, as announced by Seoul, and Kremlin dismisses reports of North Korean soldiers fighting in Ukraine. Africans recruited to work in Russia duped into building drones for use in Ukraine. The Financial Times comments as, "No one but Moscow gains from Polish and Ukrainian tensions." 15 days ago, it has been reported that Putin will likely control part of Ukraine when war ends, Czech president says. 1 month ago, Harris suggested that Russia could target Poland if Ukraine loses the war.
Obama lashes out at crazy Trump in first U.S. election rally for Harris. CBS News says Trump campaign had shifting explanations for why he snubbed 60 Minutes. Trump insults Detroit while campaigning in the city, as Trump, pitching aid for Michigan automakers, insults Detroit.
Donald Trump says Project 2025 author coming on board if elected. Donald Trump is Putin's source at the top, says former CIA chief. The Atlantic endorses Harris, with she believes in democracy. U.S. meteorologists face death threats as hurricane conspiracies surge, and sleeper agent bots on X-fuel U.S. election misinformation, study says.
AMD launches MI325X AI chip, taking on NVIDIA's Blackwell. NVIDIA stock rises after management says Blackwell is sold out for 12 months. Apple opens its most extensive lab outside US in China amid fierce rivalry with Huawei. TikTok owner ByteDance launches $170 earbuds in China in push into AI wearables.
In the U.S., pro-Palestinian hackers claim DDoS attack on Internet Archive amid data breach and website defacement. It has been reported as, Internet Archive was exposing user email addresses for years before recent breach. Russia shares AI images of Hurricane Milton as disinformation abounds in USA. Company behind major Social Security number leak files for bankruptcy.
South Korea unveils world's first autonomous, amphibious robotic missile launcher. Chinese laser weapon similar to British Dragonfire, reportedly spotted in Iran. Germany will send more weapons to Israel soon, Scholl says.
Marriott settles with FTC to pay $52 million over data breaches. Hackers take control of robot vacuums in multiple cities, yell racial slurs. Qualcomm reveal hackers targeted Android users by exploiting zero-day bug in Qualcomm chips.
Air India buys 85 Airbus jets, eyes more Boeings, sources say. Bloomberg reports as aircraft jet sales are rebounding after Russia plane seizures. Italy sets conditions for Como stake sale by Stellantis. Stellantis ousts CFO in effort to stabilize reeling business.
Just 2.5% of U.S. homes changed hands in 2024, the lowest rate in decades. U.S. 30 years mortgage rises to 6.32%, biggest weekly gain since April, Freddie Mac says. In Germany, economic researchers warn of further increase in bankruptcies. Bank of Korea cuts rate to 3.25% as inflation cools, ending longest rate freeze.
Reportedly, thousands of Trump Bibles were printed in China as he campaigned against trade practices. Germans decry influence of English as idiots' apostrophe gets official approval. New Nobel Prize winner, AI godfather Geoffrey Hinton, says he's proud his student fired OpenAI boss Sam Altman.
BMW delivers over 100,000 electric cars in Q3. GM sold more EVs and hybrids than gas cars for the first time in China. SEMA sues California to stop the state's EV mandates.
In the UK, Chancellor Rachel Reeves considering raising capital gains tax as high as 39%. China steps up checks of wealth management products after $149 billion outflow. Bloomberg comments as, unions need to join the 21st century economy.
Reportedly, Britain's demographic is in the process of dramatic change. As The Guardian comments, as deaths outstrip births in UK for first time in nearly 50 years, and The Times comments as immigration fuels biggest UK population rise in at least 50 years. NYC seeking 14,000 hotel rooms to shelter migrants through 2025, as housing costs set to surpass $2.3 billion. Errol Morris's Trump immigration documentary is reportedly being held until after the election. Salon comments as, new documentary details Trump's child separation policy, but NBC won't air it until December. Pharrell Williams confesses his massive hit Happy was actually born out of sarcasm. Celine Dion releases official hymn A L'Amour, Paris Olympics recording in honor of Edith Piaf. James Hetfield says Metallica don't want to be a legacy band that just plays their greatest hits. iPhone users can send texts via satellite when cell service is down. NASA to pay €2.7 million for innovative recycling projects in space. Grand tomb of Roman gladiator found in Turkey actually contains the remains of 12 other people. Football Manager 25 release delayed until March 2025. YouTube says it is not hiding the skip button on ads. Amazon bets big on sports streaming in bid to boost Prime memberships, advertising revenue.
Poland funds Starlink modules used by Ukrainian soldiers, not Musk, says Polish Foreign Affairs Minister Sikorski. UK considering sending troops to west of Ukraine for recruit training. Macron inspects Ukrainian troops training at a French military camp.
Michigan newspaper issues correction after Trump claims he won Man of Year award. Roger Stone suggests using armed guards during election in secret video. FCC chair denounces Trump's calls for CBS to lose its license over Harris's 60 Minutes interview.
Drug maker Teva Pharmaceuticals agrees to pay $450 million in False Claims Act settlement to resolve kickback allegations relating to co-payments and price fixing. In Brazil, adoption of children by same-sex couples triples in 4 years. Russian official recommends recognizing anthropomorphic subcultures as LGBT propaganda. One more drop in the AI ocean. Rhymes AI's Aria. Aria achieves strong performance on a wide range of multimodal, language, and coding tasks. It is superior in video and document understanding. Aria is a mixture of expert model with 3.9B activated parameters per token. It efficiently encodes visual input of variable sizes and aspect ratios. Aria supports multimodal input of up to 64K tokens. It can caption a 256-frame video in 10 seconds.
CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. CISA releases 21 industrial control systems advisories.
Steam's hottest games, global top-selling and top-played games across Steam. From the top 100 products by revenue for Tuesday, October 1st, 2024 to Tuesday, October 8th, 2024. Counter-Strike 2. Dragon Ball. Sparking. 0. Throne and Liberty. EA Sports FC 25. Monster Hunter Wilds. Silent Hill 2.
Apple App Store for iPhone, top paid games, from the 11th of October, 2024. Minecraft, Play with Friends. Bulletins. Heads Up. Bloons TD6. Papa's Freezeria to Go. Geometry Dash.
Top paid Android games on Google Play US for 11. October 2024. Bulletins. Minecraft, Play with Friends. Geometry Dash. Bloons TD6. Stardew Valley.
Nintendo US Digital Bestsellers from 11. October 2024. The Legend of Zelda. Echoes of Wisdom. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. Minecraft. Stardew Valley. Hello Kitty and Friends Happiness Parade. Inside. Overcooked. 2. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of September 30th to October 6th, 2024. Weekly top lists of the most watched TV in English. Nobody Wants This, Season 1. Monsters. The Lyle and Eric Menendez Story. Love is Blind, Season 7. Weekly top lists of the most viewed TV, non-English. Culinary Class Wars, Season 1. Jiang Seong Creature, Season 2. Love Next Door, Limited Series. Envious, Season 1.
From the Netflix Global Top 10 list of September 30th to October 6th, 2024. Weekly list of the most viewed films in English. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Jailbreak. Love on the Run.
Sing.
Rebel Ridge. The Garfield Movie. Weekly list of the most viewed films non-English. The Platform 2. Trouble. A True Gentleman. GOAT. The Greatest of All Time.
Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global. From the Friday, October 4th to Thursday, October 10th, 2024. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Jimin. Taste, Sabrina Carpenter. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. Good Luck Babe, Chapel Roan. Timeless with Playboy Cardi. The Weeknd, Playboy Cardi. Si antes te hubiera conocido, Karol D. Please Please Please, Sabrina Carpenter.
Top hits on Apple Music 11. October 2024. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Timeless, The Weeknd, Playboy Cardi. Wildflower, Billie Eilish. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I Had Some Help feat. Morgan Wallen. Post Malone. Taste, Sabrina Carpenter.
Espresso. Sabrina Carpenter.
Number 1 hit and more. YouTube Music Charts. Global Top Songs September 27th to October 3rd, 2024. AJ Kirat. Madhu Bandi Bagchi, Divya. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars.
Si antes te hubiera conocido, Karol G. Sofa Theater, Billie Eilish.
Ayinai. Amitabh Bhattacharya. Bye Bye Bye. InSync. Shudamal, Shilpa Rao. Gada Only, Floymenner and Chris M.J., Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter.